Hi, Nancy Griffin. Today we are going to do one of my children's favorite recipes. This is Loma Linda's tender bits, and you can make them different ways, but today we're going to make them like scallops. I have taken eggs, a little bit of, I want to say grain milk. I use coconut almond milk, and a touch of vinegar and garlic powder in this batter that I have soaked these tender bits. They're very generous at Loma Linda. They're stuffed in there. So I'm soaking them in this wonderful batter, and then I'm going to shake them and put them in the oven to bake. So I will take one out at a time, drop it in, shake it up, and whoops, don't do that. Do this a little bit, just doesn't want to go in there. Okay, now I'm going to read to you some of the vitamins that are in these tender bits. So all of you out there that are afraid that you're not going to have protein, this has 13 grams of protein per 6 pieces. So it has pantothenic acid, B12, niacin, thiamine, iron, and riboflavin, and B6. That's great for a vegetarian food. So if your store doesn't carry Loma Linda, you can ask them to order it. They have wonderful turkey roasts that you can get from them, vegetarian turkey roast, of course. Now I'm going to put all of this in here.
Is that like seasoned breadcrumbs?
Yes, it's a seasoned. Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll take it out and I'll put them in, shake it so it doesn't get too much on there. Then bring it out and stick it in this oiled baking dish. And I'm going to stick it in the oven. I already have 2 halves of potatoes that were soaked in salt water. Because you always soak your potatoes in salt water, like you do your summer squashes and eggplant, to get the toxins out. And they're in the oven now baking. And I made a red cabbage coleslaw to go with this. And I also made a tartar sauce. This is my mom's recipe for tartar sauce. I use grapeseed mayonnaise, chopped up dill pickles, a garlic, and the dregs of the bottom of the pickle jar. You take out the juice and put it in another container. You take out those little spices in the bottom of the pickle jar, and you put it in the grapeseed mayonnaise and chop it up and stir it up, and you're going to have a wonderful tartar sauce. Okay, that's it for that one. So I'll put this over here.
So again, that was milk,
Eggs, just about 1/4 a cup of milk. There was hardly any, 1/8 a cup of milk. And a little bit of vinegar and garlic powder. And I let them soak in there for a while to take that flavor. Okay, I'm just going to do a couple of these because I'll do their bag. Okay. Okay, all right, we're going to do this other bag. Stay tuned, we're going to put these in the oven, and we'll be back very shortly. Stay tuned. Hi, we're back, and it took about almost 45 minutes for these to bake. I went 15 minutes, I put some oil, extra light olive oil, in this container here. Cooked it on one side, turned them over, and cooked it on the other. So it was about 45 minutes it took to bake these. We're baking the half of a baked potato and putting the tender bits here that are cooked like scallops or chicken. Depends on which way you want sauce you want to use on it. And then I made coleslaw. And here's the sauce for the tender bits. dip in over here. And I'm going to dish up the coleslaw. Stir it because it's been sitting for a couple minutes here. Get all the juices mixed in. And coleslaw. And we have a Sunday feast because we're filming on Sunday. And we hope you enjoy another meal for the fall. And don't forget, ask your market to order Lima Linda for these. These are wonderful. And you know how to make the coleslaw and the sauce for the tender bits. And if you want to join our show, just hit the subscribe button. And soon I'm going to be announcing a class we're going to be having very shortly in December 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. We're going to have 3 days where we spend in the Christ consciousness and see if we can't align with the unlimited source, the Christ consciousness, and the Holy Spirit. So God bless. And if you're interested in the class or any of the recipes, God bless. Stay tuned. Bye.